Okay, good morning everyone. Come on down and let's get started. We're just going to come to seated position here. Make sure that you have your block. Make sure you have a strap nearby just in case we need to use it this morning, and a blanket if you have one. Instead, if you don't have a bolster, you can use a blanket, as you all know. So let's just rest the knuckles here on the inside of our knees and take a nice deep breath in. We're going to refuel this class with a good amount of nice fresh air by just inhaling here with our breath and exhaling to begin. You can close your eyes if you want, just for a moment. Kind of get you into the groove for these next 30 minutes of yin. As you inhale, you can feel just your shoulders peak up a little bit, but as you exhale, you're going to bring them on back down and relax them. And continue a few more breaths like this. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tara, and I've been instructing now for quite some time. And so happy to have you and take you through this class. A couple more breaths in and out. Find that nice big ocean breath. And let's take that ocean breath to the rest of the class here. So take that right arm up, bring it on up with an inhale. And as you exhale, get that nice stretch in the side body. Just externally rotate your chest a little bit if you want to go deeper. And if that knee pops up here, try and place it back down as much as you can. And now let's take it over to the other side. Big inhale, lift up. Same idea, just going to the other side. Externally now, just gently rotate that chest. And maybe take your gaze toward the wall or your ceiling or the sky, wherever you may be. And exhale, bring it back down. Okay, let's send the legs out in front. I'm just going to turn to the side here, but you can just send your legs in front. If you want to keep all of your legs on your yoga mat, you can just turn to the side as well. And we're going to get a nice stretch for the hamstrings and go into our lower back. So let's take that breath in. Relax your fingers, and as you exhale, soften and take your chest down towards your thighs. So right away, we feel the stretch. And in Yin Yoga, we tend to hold these stretches anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes. So it's very important to get yourself as comfortable as you can if we're going to stay there. And if you need to use any props. It's always a good idea in this pose, if you find it hard and actually staying here, you can come and sit up on a block to lift your hips a little, or just stay in this caterpillar pose, forward bending pose, to where you actually feel the stretch in the beginning, and then you can work with that breath on that exhale to soften a little bit further. So what I'm trying to say is that we don't have to come over all the way and try to make ourselves uncomfortable right from the get-go. Just take your time and find that place where you can keep your upper body relaxed, especially your head, neck, and shoulders, and feel the stretch to the best of your ability. So right here now, I'm comfortable. My body feels very comfortable, and I'm going to use the breath to come just a little bit further during the amount of time that we hold here. And you can soften just a little bit more by relaxing your feet and just letting them fall gently to the side. Keep your knees soft. And what I mean by that, just a little bend. Feel that nice, soothing stretch. Relaxation is a big part of yin yoga, so very important to stay soft. Keep the breath nice and steady, not labored at all. And just take the time here for yourself to commit to your practice here today. Listen to your breath. Feel the softness within your body. Bring your attention to those body parts that are truly taking part in the stretch. And as you keep that breath going, you may just feel yourself sinking a little bit more forward. If that's happening, just stay here, enjoy, take it all in. Let the head fall down a little further towards your knees if that is what's happening. Just go with it. Take your time. And enjoy. couple more breaths here in caterpillar pose. And gently just place your fingertips on your mat. Gently take your time, engage your belly, push yourself back up. Beautiful. Okay, let's come on down now to our back. Take your left leg out, right leg in. Just a little stretch here. And switch sides. And relax. So let's bring both knees in, just do windshield wipers right here. And if you do have a bolster, great, take your time, come on up. If you do have a bolster, grab it. If you don't have a bolster, just grab your blanket, and we're just going to place the bolster here. So our left knee is going to come close up to the bolster, and that other leg is just going to send back straight here. So we're going for a nice stretch, so a little version of swan pose. So just a nice stretch here for the hip. Let your forearms and hands come down to make contact with the mat. And we're just going to take that cheek and just stay right here and rest on the bolster. Now, if you want to push the bolster back a little bit more so that your chest kind of touches a little bit, you can do that as well. Just get yourself comfortable. And right away, you feel that nice stretch in the hip. Stay here, and once again, relax that upper body. We're going a little deep here into that hip. So instead of being really low to the ground, we've lifted ourselves up just a little bit more by using our bolster. So stay here, snuggle in, and feel that release with that left leg forward. Feel that release in the hip. Let that left cheek just snuggle in. And breathe. The more we extend that right leg out, the deeper we're going to go into that stretch. So just be mindful here on how far you want to go. Once again, if those shoulders pop up, bring them down. Relax that right knee into your yoga mat. If you find this is hard on that knee, then you want to provide a little bit of cushioning there. Let's take a couple more breaths. And let's just lift that cheek up, slide the hands back. Take your time, come back up. And let's just come here to hands and knees. On all fours, drop the belly. Find that inhale and exhale. Pull the belly in. And come back to neutral spine. Grab your bolster. We're just going to come to the other side. And do that right leg. So, right knee comes just behind the bolster. Lengthen that other leg back. And drop down. Nice and slow. Get yourself comfortable. You require a bit more movement, go ahead and do it. It's all good. Remember, the more you extend that lengthened leg, the deeper you're going to go into that hip stretch. So we've just switched over to the other side. Let the breathing begin. Find that sweet spot. And relax down. If you're in the position and you feel a little bit of uncomfortableness, just try and adjust to where you are comfortable and begin using your breath. And hopefully that will get you through the stretch. Now bring your attention once again to your head, neck, and shoulders. Relax them. Keep that lengthened leg a little bit active. You may need it a little bit for balance. Let that knee become soft into your mat. And then we want to keep this bended knee active as well, because that's what we're stretching into that right side. And let that right cheek just melt down here. Nice, big, deep breaths. Really nice restorative pose when we use our bolster in our practice. And just a couple breaths to end off. And to come out of the pose, just press your fingertips lightly into your mat. Engage your belly, lift your cheek up off, and bring the hands back. You can curl that toe in under and lift up. Now we're going to just move the bolster to the side, and we're going to come all the way down to our belly. All the way down. And we're going to take that left leg up, grab onto it, nice stretch in the quads. Now if you want to play around with this leg and kind of send it to the right and to the left, find that spot where your quad is really needing stretching. Find it, hold it, and just relax your face, the side of your face into your mat. Nice and gentle. You can always use your strap here and hold on to the strap instead of you holding on to the foot if you can't reach back. Now, if you want to get two different stretches here in this pose, you can just lift up a little bit and you can just externally rotate. So opening up here, that shoulder, front part of the shoulder, and you can get a little stretch here in not only your quad, but through your pecs. Pressing the fingertips into the mat. We're not going to stay here for long. I'm just going to get a little stretch in that shoulder. And in the chest. Take a breath in. And now exhale, take it back down. Beautiful. Press this quad into the floor. If you're holding on to that foot, make sure you try to relax your shoulder as much as you can, not to put any extra strain there. And take 2 more breaths. And relax that leg, take it down. Just create a little shift here, side to side. And just relax both legs here, just for a moment. Take a couple breaths. And now let's go into the other side. Grab that leg. Just gently move to the right and to the left, finding that sweet spot once again. now just hold here, relaxing on that other side of your face. And now gently come up into that forearm. And we're going to do the same thing here on the other side. Just externally rotate a little bit, opening up through that shoulder and chest. Getting a nice little stretch in there. Something I'm sure that we don't do very often. So good on you if you're here, you're doing this class, you're doing this video. Afterwards, great for you to be here, to be doing this, giving yourself this beautiful gift. And now gently take it back down and hold just for a few more breaths, pressing that thigh nice and firm into the earth. Couple more breaths. And release that leg back down. Now let's come on over onto our back. Take it all the way down. Let the feet fall to the side. Let the arms just relax down. Knuckles touching. Head can fall to the side. Feel your whole body just sinking into the earth. Take a couple breaths. Just enjoy Shavasana. I certainly hope that you've felt that you've refueled your body just a little bit with your yin practice today. You should be proud that you've stood this out, that you've given yourself this beautiful gift. And you're ready to move forward with your day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again real soon. Take good care. Namaste.